Catching crooks in Paris gone wrong. I don't know if I'd recommend this.
The police. No, they were throwing bottles.
But
No. I have it on film. I have it on film. Let's go. I have it on film.
Let's go. They're fucking throwing bottles at us. They're throwing bottles and stones at us. Look.
Yeah.
Regarde.
No. They throw bottles at us.
Oh, you're playing now. Let's go.
Check it out. This video, Catching Crooks in Paris Gone Wrong, has got millions of views. And there is something happening in this country. Check this out. I'm going to play this from the beginning, introduce you to this guy. This is Kurt Kaz. He's got 3.6 million subscribers. I just want to show you the quick intro and what he explains he's doing. And I want to talk about what's happening. I had a conversation recently about the UK, about people waking up. I've been in Spain, France, Germany, and I've seen some of this myself. Check this video out. It's a little bit. It's 40 minutes long. I'm going to play a little bit for you.
That's it.
No camera.
Why are you coming up to me?
Don't do it.
You feel good to take money from people, yeah? Where are you from?
Very good.
You need a Snickers bar. Bonjour. We've made it to one of the most touristic places on earth.
Terroristic?
And no, Fred and I aren't here to hold hands and go sightseeing. We're here to catch some scammers and to reclaim France. Wiggers in Paris. Let's go. As you can tell, right underneath what is one of the most touristic sites on earth, we have all of these souvenir sellers, which have completely plagued the surroundings of the Eiffel Tower, unfortunately.
It's worse than that. I was at, it's been a minute since I've been to Paris, and, you know, I wish I could have been there a long time ago. There was a really funny meme where some woman was like, wouldn't it have been amazing to be in Paris in the 40s? And you're like, lady, read history. Maybe not. But at least before the scammers. Now, I'm not going to call these dudes selling knickknacks and whatnot scammers. They're not. They're just selling stuff. But I went there, and there's a lot of scammers. There's 3-card Monty. They have these shakedown scams where when you go up to buy some of these knickknacks, what happens? They pickpocket you, they surround you, they steal from you, right? And this is happening all over. The fact that a video like this is the story, right, for you guys. Something is changing in the cultural identity that we're experiencing in the United States and in Europe. This video, it's got 2.4 million views in only a couple of days. 2.4 million. And YouTube isn't shutting it down. On Instagram, people are posting videos like this saying, enough. Let me play a little bit more for this. And we'll jump forward to, it's a 40-minute video. I'm not going to play their whole thing.
They're selling t-shirts, caps, souvenirs, mini Eiffel Towers.
Unregulated probably too.
Pictures, drawn pictures. Harry Potter.
That's fine, right? Drawing pictures.
But a lot of the times they aren't. They just prints.
Right.
And you pay an awful amount for these prints, and they're not even authentic.
Yup. And they're not supposed to be there. Sure. They displace the French people who do normally sell, and now you've got migrants coming in, knowing they're breaking the law.
One of the sellers will try and sell the souvenir to an unsuspecting tourist and charge him an extremely high price. So for something very small and unimportant, they'll charge $20, $30, $40, $50 and completely rip off the tourists. Now, officially it's not a scam, but in my opinion, they shouldn't be here in the first place. Where are the officials?
And so while there could be French people selling French cultural items and souvenirs that you actually want to buy from your visit to Paris, instead, what you're getting is refugees, migrants, asylum seekers, economic migrants, whatever you want to call them, selling generic products to people at a high price. And that's fine if people want to buy them. They're not forcing you to do it. The issue is it displaces the locals, and they're not supposed to be doing it in many circumstances. So, yeah, it ends up plaguing the area, and it's not what you get when you want to go to France. Play a little
Stopping
bit
all
more.
of
I got
this.
more
Here we
to
go.
say.
Right in front of us, we have a scam.
What is it?
What is this?
Because she wants a deaf name. Only name.
What?
Where are you from?
Hold on. But what is this?
Oh, no.
One moment.
Name or you from? Only name.
Germany, but name for what? Kinder.
Oh, right.
Name where you from?
But what is it?
They want him to sign a
Deaf
petition.
hospital.
You deaf?
Baby.
Which baby?
Oi, name where you from?
Is this a charity?
What does it do?
What happens when we sign?
Name where you from?
Money?
What happens? If I say the name, what happens?
But where's the baby? Immediately, within 2 minutes of walking around the area, we were approached by 2 Roma ladies trying to get us to donate to a fake charity. Obviously, there's the charity name and organization on top of the page, and they get you to sign and donate some money, and it doesn't go to the children like they say, it just
Yep.
goes into their pockets.
You know what they do in Chicago, and I assume they do this in most places? You get some kids that'll come up to you and they'll say, I'm raising money for my basketball team. We're getting new jerseys. Here, buy this pack of Starbursts for $5. Now, it doesn't need to be a scam, but nobody's going to buy a pack of Starburst or a candy bar for $5. They can jack the price up. Normally, it's like $1 or $2. Reasonably, if you're on a train and someone walks by, and I don't got a big problem with this. You'll be like sitting on the train in Chicago or whatever, and someone will walk up with a big old tray of candy and drinks and snacks, and they'll be like, it's $2, and you're like, okay, you brought it to me. I know it's normally $1.40. You'll make 50 cents. I respect it. Better than them going out, joining gangs and doing whatever. What they do, though, is they'll say, no, it's $5 because I'm raising money for jerseys for my basketball team, which they aren't. And that's the scam.
Into their little mafia ring. So let's see if we can bait some more.
Bait some scammers.
Don't fall for it, man. It's a scam. It's a scam. It's a scam. Get out of here. You're scamming people.
You scared?
Yeah, that's a scam. It's a scam. Yeah, fuck you too. It's fake. Get out of here.
Fuck you.
Get out of here.
Hey,
Represent your charity very well.
Your charity is not real.
fuck you.
Go home. Don't give them money. It's fake, man. They pocket it. Go home. Go home. No.
Go.
You go.
Oh, whoa.
You go. You gonna assault me?
Hey,
You gonna assault me? You gonna assault me? You gonna assault me? You gonna assault me? Oh, nice. That's assault. That's assault. That's assault. You're getting arrested. You're getting arrested. Nice one, Fred. Scammer, go home.
Wow,
France.
man.
Leave
You know,
France.
like I actually did this stuff. I used to do the on the street fundraising. We were real nonprofits though, but you know what? I'll call them scammers. Let me tell you guys. Let me tell you the truth. Now I don't know about these people. They got their fake clipboards. Well, I shouldn't say fake. I don't know who these people are. I trust these guys as Kurt, dude. Probably scammers. I think he knows what he's talking about because they don't actually have a clipboard. It's like, hey, come sign the petition, give me money for my charity because they know street canvassing makes money. But let me tell you this. You guys want to know a secret about those street canvassers? You're walking down the street and you'll see somebody and they'll be holding a clipboard and they'll say, hey, you got a minute to talk about insert charity? Why don't you come and give me money? Tricks. They do 2 things. There are 2 different nonprofits. They'll have a 501c3 and a 501c4. What they do is one organization. Let me try and simplify it. Sometimes it's a for-profit company fundraising on behalf of a charity. You think you're donating to the charity, but you're giving money to a for-profit, and they pay a license fee to the charity. So what happens is the charity will say, last year we made $10 million, but we employ a large amount of people. And so you'll go, okay, that's not enough. And they'll say, we're a large charity. We need your money. What they don't tell you is the 501c4, which doesn't, I know it's complicated. There's 2 charities. One doesn't disclose their revenue. When you donate to a shadow company. And you think you're giving to the charity, but you're not. You're giving to the fundraising charity. The fundraising charity then donates a fraction of the money you give them to the principal charity. So they can say, our animal shelter only made $100,000 last year, and we lost money because of it. Why don't you donate to me? 90% of the charitable donations to the animal shelter go towards the animals. And you go, wow, what do you think? If I give you $10, $9 goes to the animals. Wrong. Here's what actually happens. You give $10 to the fundraising organization, you think you're giving it to a shelter. The fundraising organization then gives $1 as a fee, a donation to the animal shelter, and 90 cents will actually go. There's so many manipulation tactics. It's all scams.
Goodbye.
Getting the police on you. You see, guys, when you expose them, they get aggressive.
Indeed.
Same
Get a real
every
fucking
single
job.
time.
You know what's really crazy with this is that this has got
We're gonna get the police on
2.4
you.
million
We're
views.
gonna get the police on you. Remember their faces, guys. This
Yo.
is them. Look, come try. Come. You think
Yo,
sand
this is
scares
crazy.
me?
They're
You think
attacking. He's got
sand
an
scares me,
umbrella.
you fucking scumbags, you dirtbags. Why don't you go get a real job? Huh? But you're too useless and stupid. She's gonna throw a bottle. Come, throw the bottle. Throw the bottle
Whoa.
and get done. Yeah, come. Come throw it.
See what happens. See what
Yeah.
happens.
You're gonna
Whoa.
get arrested.
What happens?
Go.
You go.
Go,
You go.
Leslie, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck
Fuck
you.
you, bitch, you mother.
Where's your country?
They're
Throw
not
the bottle and
French.
see
They're
what
not from
happens.
France. This is what's happening, man.
Fucking scum.
Trust me, you do not. What?
See what
Try.
happens, I'll knock you up.
Try.
Hey, you got
Try. Try.
See what happens, I'll smash your face in.
She's threatening us to throw us with a beer bottle. Look at this.
Let's jump forward.
Look.
No, you.
Oh, he's got. Is
Look
that
at
an
her.
advertisement?
Remember her face, guys. The lovely charity people collecting charity for little children, right?
Ugly.
Gosh, they hate you. Bottles. Wait. Hey. Hey, yeah, call the police. Call the police. No, they were throwing bottles.
There.
Here he is, guys.
3-card Monty.
He's back in the same spot.
Check us out.
He's leaving. He's seen the camera. These other members to join. We're waiting for the coast to be cleared. There he is.
I saw this scam. I was
There he
there in
is,
Paris.
guys.
They tried doing this to us.
Setting up.
He's back in the same spot. He's leaving. He's leaving. He's seen the camera. There's his lookout, looking around. Right, we're going to storm him in a bit. Pull back.
He's not looking at us now.
So what he's doing is the cups. 3-card Monty is when you have 3 playing cards and you shuffle them and say,
so we're going to storm him.
wager money, and if you find it,
back.
I'll double your money.
Scrupulous cunt.
You can't win.
Right, so we're gonna
You
storm
can't
him
win.
now. He can't see us before he gets in. Come, Fred. Yeah. You got my back. Why are you scamming people, bro? Why are you scamming people? Why are
That's
you
brave,
scamming
dude.
people?
That's brave. That's brave, dude.
Why are you scamming people? Why don't you get a real job?
Criminal.
Why are you scamming
Criminal.
people?
Scammer.
Who's in on it?
Scammer.
Who's in on it?
Criminal.
That's why
Are
they're
you in on
brave.
it?
Who's in on it?
Criminal.
Why are you scamming people? Go get a job, man. Who's in on it? Who's in on it?
Oh, we can see. Look,
You're in it?
Yup.
You're in on it? Come. They're gonna follow us. Look, it's them.
Let's get his face from the front.
Yeah, come. I'll go in front. Why are you scamming people? Why don't you go back to where you're from and work a normal job?
It's my business.
That's not your business. You're stealing from people, tricking.
Yup.
That's a scam.
Dude, I'm sick of this, man. You know, I went to Paris. A block from the Eiffel Tower, there was a 3-card Monty. You know how this game works? I know most of you do, but let me break it down. 3 playing cards, and they'll be bent in the middle, and the guy shuffles them around and moves them around and says, "Follow the ace of spades," and he moves them around, and then someone comes up who's friends with the scammer, and they'll throw 20 euro down. And then he'll shuffle them up. They'll pick. He'll show the ace of spades. It goes, "Oh, you won. And then hand another 20. Guy wins 20 euro. He gets 40. He walks away. That's the trick. The dude was in on it. You can't win. Here's what happens. First, they use sleight of hand. So when they're shuffling the cards, they'll grab it and they'll throw the top card, not the bottom card, to trick the average person into picking the wrong card, and it usually works. But you may be thinking, I'm wise to their game. I know how the 3-card Monty works. This guy was using cups with a ball under it. Same plan. What happens when you, the mark, walk up and catch the guy actually pulling the scam, and you figure out where the ball actually is? First, let me tell you, usually there's no ball at all. With the cup and the ball trick, he can actually palm the ball, and no matter which one you pick, the ball, he's got it in his hand, right? It's not actually under any of the cups. So when you point to one, He lifts it up, it's not there. He then grabs the other one, and then as he lifts it, drops it, so it looks like it was under that one, but it never was under any at all. Let's say somehow they're doing a 3-card Monty, because we saw this happen. And you actually know he sleight of handed the ace of spades, and you find the right one, they just mug you. That's why you can't win. These people are crooks.
You're going to hell.
You proud of that?
Why play?
You proud of it? You playing is stealing. No, it's not business. It's not an honest job. It's not an honest job. How does it feel? Where you going now?
You're not ashamed?
Yeah.
You're not ashamed?
You feel good to take money from people, yeah? Where you from?
Very good.
Where you from?
Kokosania.
Yeah, why don't you go back there and do it there?
Yeah, why don't you scam your own people?
Yeah. You like taking
scumbag.
money from innocent tourists?
I like
You
it.
like it.
Yeah.
You see guys there like it.
Like it.
You know
I
you're
can't
gonna be
believe-
exposed, right?
Fucking people here, you fucking scumbag, bro. You're a scumbag.
I can't believe this is what happens. But you know what? Something's changing.
How much is this?
125.
25. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 15, 25. Bit expensive.
Give 20. Give 20.
It's okay.
20.
It's okay, man.
20.
It's fine.
No, thank you.
How much?
I don't
Tell
know.
me how much.
I don't like the
How much? Tell
the
me.
quality is not good.
Wait.
It's plastic.
This metal, yeah, man. Give
You take it.
Give 10 euro. 10 euro.
I don't like the quality, man.
I don't have as big a problem with dudes selling selling little Eiffel Towers like that, to be completely honest. They're marked up, they're overpriced. They just, like I already mentioned, they displace the normal sales. They're not supposed to
I
be
can
doing
film
it.
what I want.
No, you take picture, no?
I can film what I want.
Why? What the fuck you want?
Yes, I can film. Don't tell me what I can't do. You
It
crazy.
just shouldn't be this way. You know? There's got to be some standard, and we've watched a degradation across the West with population decline, mass migration. I'm not going to rag on this dude selling, though. Come on, man. We don't like it. We can find solutions for it. I'm not going to say it's a good thing. It's certainly better than the guy who's doing the 3-card Monty, right? Let's jump forward and see what else he's got. This guy, he's going to the mall and stuff. I was in Spain. Spain's real bad with it. Spain's real bad with it. Guy
you
tried
going?
just straight up robbing me.
Nice to meet you guys. Thanks so much for being here. There's a war memorial.
Shout out to Kirk
War
Kaz.
memorial.
I'm not familiar
La
with this channel.
memory. Okay, we're gonna try our French. You do it. You try your French.
What's the read there?
But try your French.
Look at this, guys. Where are we right now? Where on earth are we right now? If you had to drop me off here without knowing, I would say we just landed in Accra or Dhaka or somewhere in Ghana. Hey, mate.
Because everyone's black. This is wild to see that this is where we're at right now culturally. This dude makes a video and he's pointing out that there's parts of Paris that are just not French. All of the people here are of African descent and they're migrants or the children of migrants. 10 years ago, you'd be banned outright for this. Something is happening. I'm going to say it like this. This video's got 2.4 million views. Yo, I was on the ground in Paris 7 years ago. You could not do a video like this without getting in trouble. YouTube would flag you. You'd get suspended. They wouldn't let you do it. Now, I'm talking about, to these guys about what's going on in the UK. Things are changing. It's getting pretty crazy. People are starting to wake up that this is not the solution. Mass migration isn't solving these problems. Look at this video. Check this video out. Catching crooks in Paris. Every single person he approaches is not French. There's no white French person who's trying to steal from them, as far as I see in this video right now. It is people not from the country. And you know what the left is going to tell you? It's because they're desperate. Okay, point taken. I want these people to live good lives. I got no beef. I want everyone to live better. But what do you do? What do you do as a country when you recognize you've got these people coming in? They are scamming you. And it doesn't matter what the reason is. Stop the scamming. Stop the crime. They don't do it. Something has to change.
I think we're in the wrong part of town.
Yo, it's wild this video's got so many views. This is crazy, dude.
Oh, there's a butchery here. Guys, we're not in a... Look at this. My God.
Lauren Southern basically made this exact video 8 years ago. We were in Paris, and she walked around, and everybody was black in this one neighborhood. And she was like, this isn't France. And my point was like, okay, but hold on. You can go to like Champs-Élysées. My French is terrible. And you'll see a lot of French stuff. I'm a big fan. But she's not wrong if there are areas that have become dominated by isolated pocket cultures. You know, in Chicago, we have Little Italy, we have Ukrainian Village. You've got isolated, like that's like ethnic. Then you've got black areas, you've got Latino areas. It's not conducive to a functioning society when people segregate themselves based on race. France didn't need to start doing this. Germany, Belgium didn't need to start doing this. And the worst thing is, let me tell you, I was in Belgium. I think I was in Belgium, man. I went all over Europe. It's like, you know, a bunch of countries. I went to one of these no-go zones, and the white Europeans were like, you're crazy. I straight just walked for like 10 miles through these neighborhoods. I had no problems. But I'll tell you this, it was not European. Everybody I saw was Muslim. They were not white. They were migrants. I got no beef. But what I'm saying is it was a different culture. And the problem was not that they were living peacefully. They didn't bother me at all. It's that the people who lived there, the Europeans, their cultures clashed. They didn't like each other, and it caused violence and conflict. And they said, don't go there. It's dangerous. The same thing with Sweden. I go to, I think it was Rinkeby, and I walk in. This is crazy. People started threatening us because we had a camera. We weren't filming anybody. And the police told us we needed to leave because they were going to throw stones at us. What happens? These white liberal Swedish people, this woman says, I can go there at night and everything's fine. She didn't go into the center, the shopping center. She stayed outside. She wore full clothes so you couldn't see the color of her skin, took a picture in the middle of the night, and then left. Yeah, the middle of the night when everyone's sleeping. Go there in the middle of the day. That's what they did right here, this Kurt dude. You go during the middle of the day and you show people what's happening to these areas when you bring in this mass migration and all this stuff.
Guys, this is Paris in 2025.
They're lying about the numbers.
They're lying about the numbers.
Yeah, they're lying
They
about
are
the
not telling
numbers.
us the truth. They are not disclosing the census. What's going on here?
They're selling vegetables.
Vegetable market.
Wow, man.
There's a vegetable market selling. Really yeah, all good. A vegetable market, fruits. Don't worry. I'm worried.
That's not French.
Yeah. But I want to document
wild.
what's going on.
Yeah, no, I know.
Fruit.
Just do it from behind me.
Yeah.
So I'll say it like this. I know the left, the liberals are always going to be like, you're racist, you're mad, there's brown and black people. I don't care there's black people there. Like, even talking with a lot of these activists, these nationalists from the United States, from the UK, from the Netherlands, from Germany, you know, there are people who migrate legally. They're good people. They're not scamming anybody. They're running shops, and we got no problem with it. There are racists somewhere. Ain't us. My issue is scammers on the street, stealing from people, and the excuses of the leftists where they say it's fine. Mass migration, lying about the numbers, advocating that people kill their own babies, while at the same time opening up the borders to mass migration is just destroying everything. You got to secure your own oxygen mask before you secure the mask of those sitting next to you. So if you want to bring in migrants and refugees, by all means, do it with my blessing. But have fun, but you have to make sure your society can function so those people can survive. Otherwise, you get scammers throwing things at you. Look, when I've been to Turkey and all these Syrian refugees are there, and you know what I got no problem with? There's a Syrian refugee family sitting on the ground asking for help, and that was it. They said, we're Syrian refugees, we're in Turkey, we're hungry. And I'm like, I get it. They fled war, it's civil war, it's conflict, it's crisis. They're not there trying to rip me off. They're telling me the truth. They're broke. They need help. I hope somebody helps them. I help a little bit when I can. These people coming by, they're broke, and the left says, you can't get mad because it's poverty. And what do? They rip you off, lie, and they steal from you. But I'm just going to stress this. It is wild that there's a YouTube video with 2.4 million views, 3.6 million subs of someone pointing out all the black people being like, look at all these non-white people. We're not in France anymore. And it's mainstream because regular people are waking up to the problems of mass migration. And I think YouTube and everyone, they're starting to recognize it's not about being racist. It's about if you bring in people who don't share your cultural values, you're going to get conflict, crisis, and pain, and you're not actually helping the refugees.
Obviously, Fred's trying to do his job, and I'm trying to do mine. So we're trying to find the balance of safety and documentation at the same time.
It's totally different.
Would you like France to be like North Korea?
Sorry?
Would you like France to be like North Korea?
Or Cuba.
One supreme leader? Well, here we go.
Colonizing their countries?
I wasn't.
What are you doing?
I'm filming. It's a public space, and this is a public
I don't allow you to
demonstration.
film me. Stop it.
You can't.
Here we go.
Stop
Filming
it.
now.
Stop it.
No.
You can just sit down and
Don't let anyone know what we're doing. That's always the leftist move, isn't it? Because if people find out the truth, they push back. That's why it's crazy that YouTube's actually allowing videos like this.
walk away.
Stop it.
No.
Well, you
I don't want to.
were blaming us for
Doesn't matter what you
colonization.
want.
You were
Blaming us for colonization.
Stop it. I don't want to be filmed by
Hold on a
you.
second. You're in no state to
Crime
be doing
war.
anything.
Bro, Europe? White people are the indigenous. Europe is being colonized. You got a problem with European colonization in the Americas? Sure, I guess. Let's have a conversation about it.
You're on
Stop
hunger
it.
strike.
Stop it.
No.
Hey, he pushed me first.
You're from
He
police.
pushed me first.
You're
This
working-
crazy.
Africa, and now we have to pay for our sins. That's what she said just before I started filming.
Yeah, she would put you in a gulag in a
Whoa.
heartbeat.
In a heartbeat.
Hold on, listen to
her
this.
accusations that we. The true colors of the communists came out. She didn't like it when I started filming her accusations that we colonized Africa and now we have to pay for our sins. That's what she said just before I started filming.
You hear what that means? Let me break that down. She said to this guy that you colonized Africa and I got to pay for your sins. Pay? As if the black people coming to Europe is punishment and they should experience it. She's outright, these people are racist, dude. She's outright saying she knows that mass migration is causing them pain, it's causing problems and crime and scamming, and she's happy that it's happening.
Put you in a gulag in a heartbeat.
In a heartbeat. Well, actually, what would happen is the leaders, once they took control,
Would
they
line
would
her
put
up
her in
against
a
the wall and
gulag,
have her shot.
get rid of her
Indeed.
because all she is just a useful.
I saw this video. It's getting a lot of attention. Like I said, you can see the view count just going up and up and up on this, even as I'm recording it. 133,000 likes. The narrative is changing, my friends. People are waking up that you cannot have mass migration because cultures clash into each other. And if they don't mesh, you get conflict, you get crisis, you get violence, you get suffering, you get poverty. It does not make life better for anyone. You take a look at the United States, and they like to say we're a big melting pot. Indeed, over a long enough period of time with controlled migration, the melting pot works and everyone is lifted up. And there is a such thing as cultural enrichment. The problem is they throw it in our face and they lie about it. Bringing in 20 million people, 10 million people who don't share your values isn't enriching anything. You end up with scams, cartels, Tren de Aragua, all of this happening in the United States. In Europe, you end up with scammers, you end up with violence, you end up with people throwing bottles at you. When you control migration and people are able to come in numbers that don't break the culture, the melting pot works. That's why legal immigration is a good thing. Now, certainly you've got people in the U.S. and in Europe who don't want any immigration ever, and they're racial purists or identitarians or outright racist or supremacist, all that. I ain't even talking about all that. I'm saying outright, it's a math game. You want to invite everyone in the world to the United States? I say yes. I say it before, I'll say it again. Every single person in the world should be allowed to come to the United States legally. So what does that mean? Allowed means you have an opportunity to apply. And then we exercise our discretion. Criminals, violent, murderers, child abusers, you're out. Drug dealers, gangs, foreign combatants, terrorists, you're out. My point is this. All of the people of the world can file the paperwork and we can say yes or no. That is our prerogative. So when I say everyone should be allowed to come, I'm exaggerating intentionally. The people who come here need to come in controlled numbers to maintain the values of this country that made it wealthy and strong and great. And these people can come and they can experience this when they agree that this is the system we use, these are the cultural values we have. What happens when you open the floodgates and let wave after wave of people come in with no regard for your laws, with no regard for crime or for food or for resources? You're not solving the population crisis. You're just rapidly destroying the nations. And now the whole planet, every country is basically experiencing some kind of crisis here. Anyway, my friends, let's wrap it up there. Welcome to Tim Pool Channel. I should have said subscribe. Maybe I'll do a quick edit or something like that. I have no idea. Subscribe to the channel. Reaction videos, cultural commentary. Hey, man, it is what it is. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see y'all when I see you.